right, we might still be in the middle of summer, but many of you out there might be thinking Christmas in July, as the holiday season will be here before we know it. While you might not start your holiday shopping yet, it's a smart move to kind of begin your planning with your finances right now, especially with so many deals happening right now. I think you know what we're talking about, especially online and in our national box stores. So local financial professional Mark Triplett from Triplett-Westendorf Financial Group joins us with some tips to get you started. We were just talking during the break. I think we could also do a film analysis going to the movies.
Film review next time.
Possibly. But in the meantime, let's talk about it. It might seem out of place to some out there, but it's also smart thinking when we think about holiday spending. But when we're talking inflation and people still watching every single dollar right now, how can our holiday spending really affect our overall financial situation when we're here in the month of July?
Well, Jackie, believe it or not, it can actually affect our finances a lot. Last year in 2021, Americans spent nearly $1 trillion on the holiday season, just on holiday spending. And with inflation, as you mentioned, even if you stick to your same budget that you had last year, I'm planning on spending X, that dollar might not stretch as far this year because prices have increased. So planning now can actually help a lot of folks avoid doing, what we don't want them to do, which is start putting money on credit, because that debt that you accumulate really can, be a deterrent to do the things that you want to do, like set up an emergency fund, or maybe buy a home, or even save for retirement. And when you're saddled with debt that you took on, trying to be a secret Santa to everybody, that's not a good thing. That's not a good way to start off the new year next year. So let's plan now.
Which makes a lot of sense, because there is something about the holidays. You just want to be a little bit more giving than maybe even your budget allows for. So what are some tips that you have for us right now in July to start planning for Christmas?
Well, number one is put pen to paper. So let's make a list. Let's check it twice. Let's see who's naughty or nice. Figure out who you're going to give to, about how much you're planning on spending on each individual, and really start making a spending plan now. And then that'll help you budget for later. Then start stockpiling savings. So it's not too late to begin putting money away a little bit at a time. Think about it this way. There's good news. You still have 5 months until the holiday season really kicks off. So if you could put $25 a week away over the next, say 20 weeks, that's going to be about $500 that you will have as a budget to spend at that time. And everybody's situation is different, but just think about if you can scrape a few pennies each week, put them aside, it's a good thing to do. The next challenge, though, is to leave it alone, Jackie. Don't spend that. As that money starts to build up, avoid the temptation to spend that on other stuff. One of the good ways to do that is actually set up an individual account at a financial institution, your bank or your credit union, that's designated specifically for your holiday spending. That way you're not tempted to raid that. It's a good idea to do with emergency funds as well. Don't commingle those assets in your checking account where you might spend it on other items. Some families might want to also negotiate how gift exchanges are going to work later on this year, and start having that conversation now so there are no hurt feelings later. Maybe families get together and decide, hey, we're gonna buy gifts for the children and grandchildren, but maybe just create some experiences and moments of joy with adults. And lastly, I'd say a bonus tip for those who are age 72 or older, to have IRAs, 401ks, or other IOUs of the IRS. You're likely required to take a distribution from those accounts prior to the end of this year. That might be a good use for some of those resources to actually carve those off and put those towards buying gifts for children and grandchildren. And if you're charitably minded, don't forget that you can make qualified charitable distributions from those pre-tax accounts directly to a charity. Jackie, I know a lot of folks will actually take money out of their IRA, pay the taxes on it, put it in their checking account, and then write a check to their church or the charitable organization of their choice when they could have just direct gifted those assets to the charity and avoid paying taxes. And that can start at 70 and a half. So if you're 70 and a half, you have IRAs, you can do that. A lot of different ways to start planning now, but I'd say the big one is start with a list.
I love it. Some great advice that, yes, you can start thinking about now, because you can start putting money away if you're able to do that with the correct budget. I understand, Mark, you have a worksheet that people can follow along as well online that can get people started. If people want more information, where's the best place for them to go?
Go to our website, Triplett-Westendorf.com. Underneath the resources tab, you can download a household spending plan. Start there. Once you have a spending plan for your household, so you know what it costs to maintain your lifestyle on a monthly basis, then you can maybe find that $25 a week to put away.
Love it. Should I send over what I'm hoping to get for Christmas this year? Mark, did you need that list?
Sure,
now?
send your list over. Yeah.
Love it. Always appreciate your great advice. Thank you, sir. And we'll talk movies another time, all right?
Sounds good. Thanks for having me, Jackie.
Thank you so much.